Born and with crack in my system, fighting demons I couldn't see. Gravel road, straight path, straight to prison. It couldn't be. Lived in a mansion, slept on the pavement. Did it to erase the chains, locked it enslaved.
Yo, welcome family to this sports edition of the Big Money No Problem Talk podcast show, man, where we get straight to the point. I'm just one half of the host, man, of my team, man. I'm Chuck, a.k.a. Big Will. You know what I'm saying? You already know about my brother from another. He's not on here today, but I always got to shout him out, man. AG, a.k.a. Mr. Ileana Jones.
Oh.
So on this show, man, to had this conversation with me, you know what I'm saying, on this sports, just some sports topics going on in the world today, man. Landscape and everything. I bought in, man, one half, another half for our barbershop edition, you know what I'm saying, the Shop Talk series. I got right here, man, Marbury, a.k.a. Furmane, man.
Furmane.
Already.
Good, Chuck.
Already know, man, just cooling as usual. So, as I say, man, this is the show. The name of this show that y'all will be catching for the YouTube series is pretty much the BMNP Sports 30, man. We just give y'all a 30-minute conversation, man, just on some topics going on in the sports world today, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We just touching all avenues of what we do right here on this entertainment side of this Big Money No Problems Talk movement. We also want to let y'all know, too, that the show is sponsored by Media, Profound Entertainment, where they have a selection of new artists and gamers, such as Reese Vaughn, whose new album, The Gemini, is streaming everywhere. So definitely go check that out. So, as we always say, man, let's get straight to the point. So, just to get started, Furmane, you know, I'm going to go ahead and start it off by saying, man, R.I.P. John Thompson, man. We just lost him today.
Oh, yeah. 78 years old, man.
Man.
If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be no Iverson.
Wouldn't be no Patrick Ewing. Wouldn't be no
none of that.
Morning, you know what I'm saying? The Junkyard, Big Dog, all of them. You know what I'm saying? So definitely Victor Page, you know what I'm saying, hometown from the area or whatever, man. Like, salute to John Thompson, man. And just to kind of get my background, you know what I'm saying? Me and Marbury on here, we both from that DMV area, man. So growing up, everybody know Georgetown was the hood team. Back in that day.
It was in a white neighborhood, but it was the hoodest team. I just, you know, it's crazy, man.
That was the hood team for us, man. You know what I'm saying? The black Nike joint. That was what everybody talk about Michigan. That was ours right here, G-Town, back in that day.
Hey, Georgetown, them boys with the patent leather Jordans, boys look good.
Come on.
I'm like, oh, look at the team, man. Look at this. Oh, the whole team look good, bro.
Yeah.
Victor Page, they dunking all over the place.
Impressive. Like they had our style of basketball. That was our style. What you saw as Georgetown is pretty much how we play here. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about that East Coast basketball, like that's pretty much how we move, man. We press. We ain't afraid to get up in you, and we gonna talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
We running. Let's go. We running.
You already know, man. So we definitely want to give a salute, man, to John Thompson, a pioneer, head coach in this game, man. For real. Black. Salute to him, man. For real.
A father to all of that, man.
Already. So yeah, man, Marbury, I don't know if you've been paying attention to these playoffs, but I got to speak on it first, man. Jamal Murray, he making it a little tough for some of these guards out here. I'm just gonna be real. Like the way he going right now, I'm almost looking at Kyrie like, nigga, you need to hurry up and get back because you about to be an afterthought. The way him and Donovan Mitchell going right now. I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah, I like the coach. I like the fact. I'm gonna go on with Donovan Mitchell right here on this one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I like the coaching putting Donovan Mitchell at the point guard position.
Yeah.
Bringing Connolly off the bench. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't like is Donovan, I think you have to use more of Gobert a little bit. Gobert needs to be dominant. Gobert needs to have a great game in order for Utah.
But looking at that series, though, man, just to be real with you, looking at that series, no, it's like Donovan in the mindset, man, I'm going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Jamal over here doing what he's doing, and I want to eat. But I'm just gonna be real, man. I just think now that Denver almost pretty much looking full healthy now. They got their other young guard back. I said they kind of like in that. They in it. I think it's just too many stars for Utah for them to move on past them in this game 7.
You know what? You might be right on that, bro. You might be right, man.
Mm-hmm.
They got a whole starting 5 on the bench, though, God, real loud, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They got a whole starting 5, and then you got to factor in Grant.
That's what I said. He had about 18 to 20 last night. Like it's just one of those things, man. Like just looking at that. Just looking at the dynamic of that series, man, it's like I've never seen, and it's been a while, where I've seen like this dude, like what Jamal Murray is doing, he's showing you for all us hoopers out here, me and Marbury definitely got a background, you know what I'm saying, in terms of our game that comes to hooping. When you look at Jamal Murray, I like to tell people what you're seeing is that's what an NBA dude look like. What he's doing is a dude that, yeah, he in the league. If I saw him playing anywhere else, I'd be like, oh, yeah, he in the league. I mean, he giving you the step backs. He get anywhere he want on the floor. It's just he's shooting 55%. He's shooting 55% from the 3.
Bro, he is dancing on the court, bro, with the ball. You might as well call him dancing. He's dancing, bro. He's in so much of a rhythm. It's absolutely scary right now.
No, when you shooting 55% from the 3, but you shooting like 7, 8, 9 of them joints, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, that means you are on one.
Oh, for real. Like he's really on one, man. Like
and matter of fact, we have spurts like that. This man has games like that. We had little spurts like that. My man got games like that.
That dude is a dog, man. Like he's on our. We gonna start a list. He's on our dog list. Like for real. Like he's a dog. Like that dude right there is just putting up numbers that's crazy. Donovan Mitchell on that list too. I just think the help on the other side is just a little bit too. It's too much. It's too much athleticism over there on that Denver side. And then when you talk about the addition of Jokic, man, I just think because Gobert ain't out there shooting threes like that. So so now when you bring Gobert out there, what Jokic is doing, man, you give him Jamal Murray what he want out there. He gonna do what he do. You put Gobert in that pick and roll with what they doing. That's how he killing him. He's like, I'm gonna get by this dude like it's nothing, man. What is this? It's light work. Or I'm gonna give him that hard step back. I'm so on right now, it don't even matter. I'm shooting the rainbows over Gobert. It don't matter. Right. That dude is a dog, man. So salute. First of all, let me say salute to that series because that's 2 teams going back. All those games, it's been down to the wire. Like it's been down to like that 4th quarter, and then they're doing what you expect of a superstar right there. They're both doing what superstars supposed to do. Them boys is growing into superstar modes.
We was anticipating the Portland Lakers series.
Yeah.
Everybody had eyes on that series. Nobody paid attention to Utah and Denver. You know what I'm saying? We all over here in LA. You know, and then it's just like, hold on. This boy over here doing some stuff. Hold on. Then we had to turn our neck over here and be like, hold on. Let's watch this for real. This is the series we need to watch. These 2 young teams coming together and also going from an all-star to a superstar, and I know Damian Lillard doesn't like that. What if the freak is a superstar, he said. But that is the transition from you being a great or a good player or a top player to you standing out amongst the best.
Right.
And that's what I think is a superstar.
Yeah,
You standing out amongst.
Because it ain't but a handful in the league.
Oh,
That's what
no.
people gotta understand, man. In this basketball, it ain't but a handful of superstars in this league. It's a bunch of stars. We got people who can play. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the league is there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So we not knocking that. But it's only but a few LeBrons. It's only but a few KDs. It's only but a few of dudes like that. Those are your superstars. And Damian Lillard is a transition into a superstar.
I think he's already there.
Yeah, I put him there. I mean, he just sent people home in the playoffs, so I put him there.
Right. He just sent people home. Like, I mean, I gotta give him.
I put him there. Yeah, he definitely one of the tough guards in this game. For real.
When I say you shooting further than Steph Curry, what are you doing?
Facts,
bro. You on a whole nother level, bro.
Facts, man. Facts.
Shout double teaming me, I'm pulling up as soon as I step over. Who is thinking? I'm not thinking like that, man. I'm passing the ball.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get out the double team. You know what I'm saying? I'm passing the ball. My man said, nah, F all that, man. I'm pulling. Yo.
What you think about the I don't know if you caught it because everybody was talking about it, man. What you think about the end of that game, man? The raw emotion from Jamal Murray, man, just kind of letting it be known. I don't know if you caught it. Did you catch it?
I mean, all he kept saying is that he can't guard me.
I'm talking about like after the game, man.
Oh, bro. When you are in auto mode, and then you done playing, and then you just say, "Hold on, did I just do that?"
But I respect it because what he showed you in that moment, and I put this out yesterday. He showed you that he understands that it's bigger than the game, the cause on what's going on when he's talking about Breonna Taylor on his shoes, George Floyd on his shoes. He was like, dog, he shows you like, as an NBA player, why they say the floor is a refuge. Because like you said, soon as he was done and he was able to get himself out of that mode, emotions just poured in on him because it's like, man, we out here doing what we doing. But at the same time, it's people who ain't living out here because they trying to do what they do and their lives are just maintained. And they getting killed. So it's like for him to have that raw emotion, dog, and to understand, like, especially being a young man, you know what I'm saying? To have that raw emotion to understand, like, it's bigger than yourself, man, I have to respect that, man. That dude, not only did he give you 50 and to pull the game into a game 7, but he also gave you the emotion as a black athlete, man. It's more to this, man. We dealing with a lot. Like, look at all this I got on my shoulders just trying to carry a team to win a championship. And then you asking us to boat that load on what's going on with the social injustice, man. Hey, man, it just, you could tell it just hit him. Like, it just overwhelmed him, man. I was like, salute to him, man.
He like literally on the ground, just.
He's like, man, this is
crying, man. I respect people, you know, who don't try to hide that emotion sometimes, especially in the game. Like this is an emotional game, and this is why I don't like the ref sometimes. The ref kicked out
Marcus Morris in the Clippers game.
Oh no, PJ Tucker.
Oh yeah.
Tucker too. Yeah, both of them. Come on, stop it, refs.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Yeah, it is that type of game. Everybody upset on that floor in that bubble right now. It's hard down there.
It's an emotional game, but how come we're not allowed to let our emotions go a little bit? And I don't like that. I really don't particularly like that from the refs in the NBA. You could do that in hockey. You could do that in other sports, but in the NBA, soon as you look at somebody wrong.
You used to be able to do it back in that Julius Erving when he knocked out Bird and knocked out McHale and all them days back in the day.
Step right back on the court.
You know what I'm saying? With
on.
When they pulled down Kurt Rambis out there, all those was just regular common fouls back in the day.
Regular.
You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, salute to him, man, and everything like that. But salute to all the teams doing what they're doing in that bubble right now.
What do you? I mean, do you think they should have protested more days, or do you think they should have just?
Yeah, I wanted to touch on that. My opinion, I'm gonna say yeah, just to be 100 with you. I think what they're asking the owners to help out. Now, granted, they say the owners done made their arenas voting poll stations and all this, like their calls or whatever what they're doing. But I mean,
What is that?
I don't know. In my opinion, I just feel like a couple days to me just wasn't enough. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd have been good if they just canceled the rest of the playoffs. You know what? I'm done. It's just too much going on out here, man. Too much going, especially like a team like Portland was going on in that city right now. So it's almost like you're looking at a lot of stuff, and then Milwaukee and everything like that. Because, like I said, that's a lot for an athlete to have to decompress like that and then get engaged again. You know what I'm saying? Competition style, competition mode. So for me personally, I felt like they should have just canceled the whole thing. But I mean, I don't know. And it is crazy too. I wanted to get your thoughts on this too, man. Like the backstories on what's going on, or how LeBron kind of carried himself during that situation. You know what I'm saying? But,
I heard the backstory.
yeah, you got some players talking about like you had Udonis who came up to him like, man, you the face of the league, man. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And then he walking out, and then he trying to take the mic, and some of the young players, like, you know what I'm saying, like like some of the players was beneath him and all that. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think LeBron, I think he does have his moments to where he kind of forget sometimes, like, you came from that bottom too, Slim. You know what I'm saying? Like, you worked your way up to be who LeBron is today. You know what I'm saying? And that's just I don't know. What's your thought process? That's the way I see it.
I'm gonna go back on the day layoff that they had. I really think it should have been more days. My personal opinion. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big component of voting unless it's local.
I got you.
So them setting up voting stations, what does that do? So, and what is that going to do for people getting killed out here in these streets, though? Mm-hmm. What I would have liked to seen was a more like inclusive type of situation where, you know, the NBA is its own, let's just say, entity, just like a what you want to call those people that like a block vote. Like, you know how people go to churches to get votes from that church, but you have to get to the pastor. If you get to the pastor, then the pastor will get his flock to vote for you type situation, right? Mm-hmm. I think we should have had something like that with the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And let these guys pick a person to put in office locally.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? In their state or in their city or something like that. Let's do a pathway to that. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's build some rules.
Because truth be told, the owners, dog, is what I talked about before. They have so much sway. These dudes got sway at the federal level.
Right.
So them being billionaires at the local level, man, they can get whatever the hell they want.
Anything.
So I'm looking at that situation like I feel like the players should have put more onus on the owners and be like, I need a promise. And I need this stuff in writing that certain legislation in our city is going through. This is what your money and you lobbying behind.
And we gonna lobby. We gonna use the lobby money to push these laws.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's that type of stuff that I will see.
Yeah. Come on, man. I get it. You opening up the arenas to get more space and everything like that, but it's still long waiting lines. My thing is, are you tasking your employees to be the personnel used to help out at the polls? Like, how are you doing? Just giving your building don't mean nothing. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, with all these employees that you paid because of this pandemic and what's going on, are you tasking or willing to pay some of them to man these polls? Like those are some of the questions I feel like that need to be asked or looked at or anything like that. So, I mean, it's just to me, it's just to get back on, like I said, with the players and them having that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like the fact, like, I just don't like the stories coming out of it. Because to me, I see the tweet, LeBron say, yeah, we was all unified, this, that, and the other. Man, that's not the reality. The Bucks put the onus on everybody to make that decision. Everybody wasn't unified on that. Let's just call it what it is.
And then you gotta understand the NBA is a community of haves and haves not too, or haves or haves little.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Yeah, haves and haves little. Yeah.
I mean, everybody got some dough in there.
Yeah,
but
you got your minimum levels, and then you got your 100 million levels.
Right. But I would tell you like this though: them 500K players, they can't afford to sit out.
Yeah, it hurts them to see that you get that extra money. You get that extra money during the playoffs.
And somebody got to look out for them.
Yeah, you get that extra money during the playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody got to look out for those 500Ks, those 11, 12th mans on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, man. If you don't look out for them, then come on, man.
That's facts.
So that's why LeBron can't get on his high horse.
Nah.
LeBron, take some of that money. If you really want to protest and say, "Nah, I'm not playing," okay, cool. How many people at the bottom in this bubble? How much they made?
Or for your team. Or for your team. I look at the top players for your team alone. Like, what would have been if we would have continued out the season? What's that number? Whatever that number is, I'll give you that check. Here you go.
I'm gonna get right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the way you look at it in terms of taking care.
And that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it, man. Like, and then you write it off on your taxes. Like, yo, I did. Woo, woo, woo.
That was a gift.
Tax me less now, government.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're gonna boycott, take care of your bottoms, and then you can boycott all day.
Facts.
But I know them bottoms, the people that's at the 500K level was like, oh no, I don't want to sit out. What? Sit out? Facts. I got kids at home.
Facts.
LeBron, like, man, I'm walking. No, he good. He more than good. He is more than good, man. So I get it, man. And all that beneath me stuff. Come on, Brian. Once again, like my dad said, you're supposed to be able to walk with the Kings and still have a common touch, man. Come on, LeBron.
Yeah.
Don't do that, man.
At all.
Don't do that. Everybody in there is a man.
Facts.
Do not do that.
So what's your thought process, man, on talked about that. What's your thought process? What's the ceiling you think for Luka Doncic, man? That man right there. That man right there.
You talking about Mr. Robot? You know what I'm saying? Mr.
That
100,
man,
Mr.
I mean,
power.
What he showed me during that series right there is that if you're that size and can play, that's how you beat a good defensive team when we talk about the Clippers. Because he was giving Kawhi what he want. He was giving Paul George what he want. Yeah. He was giving Morris what he want. He was giving whoever else what they want on that squad, man. And I feel like if Porzingis ain't go down, I don't know. You be talking to Game 7 in that one too. Because, I mean, it was just, I mean, don't get me wrong. Kawhi is definitely showing, like, I am that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really showing that he's that dude. I just felt like in that series, though, he couldn't be that dude on that one side and be that dude on the other side to stop this man. Paul George ain't step up, man. I don't know what happened to PG, man. I know he got his personal depression issues going on and all that, and I'm definitely not.
They won the last game. They crushed him.
Yeah. But it was still. I mean, Luka still did him.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion.
I just want to say, Luka's game is spectacular. It's slow as a motherfucker, though.
Yeah.
Slow. Oh my goodness, like molasses. But it's effective. It's it's shifty, and if you sleep, he gonna shift by you. You know what I'm saying? And then put that body in you, just enough to get the shot off. I mean, it's very like I can see the professional game in him.
Right.
You can see how he takes his time. Like him playing in a pro league at 14 has really done him some good, man. Really done him some good because that boy is mature on that court, and all that rattle. Oh no, he don't get rattled, man.
Nah, he ain't thinking about none of that, man.
He ain't thinking about none of that, man.
He yelling in your face, man. He hooping out there. Like he doing what you do. He hooping out there. That's what he doing, man.
Oh man, much props to Luka at 40, man. Yeah.
I'm noticing though. This is what I'm noticing though, in the transition when we talk about this league, this NBA. Back then, it was the bigs, how big you was, how athletic you was, and that really was the deciding factor of how good you would be in this league. When I look at the league, maybe starting about a year or two ago, about 2-3 years ago to now, that skill set, like the skills of the game is really starting to matter. Because when I look at some of these players, it's skill sets that's setting these players apart. Like when we look at Luka, it's the skill set of being able to get where you need to be that set him apart. You look at somebody like Jason Tatum, it's a skill set to be able to handle that ball and do it. What James Harden doing, that's a skill set. With Jamal Murray, that's a skill set. It's not about, I'm being real. I'm going to tell the young kids right now and tell anybody who's trying to get up into this game when we talk about the NBA, work on your skills. Because that's that transition. Just being athletic don't count no more.
No, don't even matter.
It don't count no more.
If you're not a wizard with that basketball,
no.
Man.
Oh. Because I look at dudes like Jason Tatum and like, man, the league is in very good hands. That man right there, dog. Shout out to Jason Tatum, man. He one of my.
He balled out. And they made. And are we talking about Toronto too? We gonna touch on that?
Oh man.
Because they made them boys look like.
Man, come on, man.
About to be easy work.
Come on, man. Like, we about to make this 4-0 out here. Now, I get it. They like they said, they both had the same layoff time, so it ain't really no complaints from either side, to be honest with you. They just outplayed it. Because from an athletic standpoint, like I like what Kenny Smith was saying, man, on the show, dog, you can't play Van Fleet and Mike Lowry together trying to check Jason Tatum and what's my other man, the other guard?
Kimba.
Not Kimba, my man.
Jason.
Not Tatum.
You talking about Brown?
Brown.
Yeah.
Like, they too small, dog. Like, them dudes are shooting over y'all. Like, That's light work. You got, because Brown played the 2. Tatum is the 3. But they switch off either 2 or 3 whenever they want to. So that series right there, that's just not a good matchup.
Brad Stevens is a great coach, man.
Oh, yeah, he's a very good coach.
That man
good coach. Very good coach.
Go ahead. So, Toronto, you go ahead and sleep if you want to. This is not Brooklyn. This is a whole different animal right here.
He like them dude. I ain't gonna lie though, some of the they got some, like, Toronto got some dudes out there, you know what I'm saying? The dude with the funny last name and all that. They got some dudes with size that can contribute, but they still can't stay. Like, you gotta really, like, I think this is a series right here in Toronto where some of them dudes gotta fuck offense. We gotta do what we do on this other side of the ball to make these moves work. Because Siakam, man, it's no way in the world you tell me that my man who got him? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Marcus Smart. There's no way in the world that Smart should be out here bodying you up, nigga. You like 6'8", 6'9".
No.
I don't care what you say.
Bodying, bro. It's the fact that he can't even turn around on Marcus Smart. Because if you do, that ball is gone. No. So he got to post. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, another thing. Let's get a Siakam straight. Siakam is not a playmaker.
Not yet.
He is a scorer. He is a defensive player. He's a solid downhill player, but he's not like, give me the ball, I could take you one-on-one type situation.
But this is what it was, though. You knew. I think they knew early that that my man was leaving. When you talk about my man from who went to the Clippers, they knew he was leaving. They knew Kawhi was gone. So when I looked at that, I was like, okay, if I'm Siakam, because Kawhi made him to that next level of where you started to expect, okay, it's the young boy's time. So soon as Kawhi left, I'm looking at Siakam like, over the summer, I'm putting in that pad work. You know what I'm saying? Let me get these handles right. Let me get certain other things right about my game because now I'm about to be the man. Right. So now that I'm about to be the man, come on, man. You can't be the man and only have 13 points in game one with a dude that's 6'3", 6'4" guarding. Like, it just don't make sense to me. Yeah. So I'm looking at Siakam like, come game two, man, you better eat. Like, you better eat. Because there's no way possible. Like he's on the cusp. Like they said, man, you got to get used to being that man role. In the league, you got to have that mentality. And you got to get accustomed to being able to have to score the way you need to score.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. When did we put Siakam on that level? I never put him there.
Hey, I'm just saying.
He just had one good situation with Kawhi. I don't remember him.
He had a good series. He had a good playoffs that year, though.
Okay.
He was ascending. Let me just say that. He not there yet. He not there yet.
But all this putting faith in Siakam, I don't want to hear that, my man. He is not proving himself just because he got a ring with Kawhi. Nah, sir. You are Robert Ory, sir.
Oh, they paid him, man.
Siakam is Robert Ory.
I got you. They paid
you went along for the ride, sir, and you got a ring. You know what I'm saying? Let's not make him out to be Kevin Garnett or motherfucking, Chris Bosh. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, he basically is Chris Bosh in that Miami role. At least that's how he played. so I don't know.
He need to hit the block then. He need to get down on that block. Hit them little mid-ranges, man. Because, man, here's the thing. Nobody on Toronto's team is a one-on-one player but the dude off the bench.
Nah.
A man off the bench who come in dunking everything. Got my man name. That's the only guy that's a playmaker. Everybody else, they're shooters, man.
I got you.
The shooters, they're position players. So, but if you get to Boston, 1 from 1, 2 to 3 are all guards. They're going to play point guard, 2 guard, and 3 guard. They're going to interchange.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you might get a little Kimber at the top. Then you might get a little Brown. You might get a little Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough work.
It is.
And then you're gonna get to the cup, dish it off, and then 3-pointers everywhere right there.
Right.
Because Jason Tatum's gonna take you to the cup. Brown gonna take you to the cup. Kimber gonna take you to the cup, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's just gonna be a tough thing to interchangeably that 1, 2, 3 for Toronto to stop them 3 at the top, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be tough, man. Paul Gasol got to come out and ball, man.
Facts.
Paul got to come out and ball.
He got to be a bully.
Ibaka too. Ibaka has to have a game.
They got to be bullies because they small down there. Boston's small down there.
For them two to step up, major, bro. I ain't talking about Ibaka standing at the 3-point line and shoot that motherfucker all the motherfucking time. I ain't talking about that, man. I'm talking about going to the cup, getting some people in foul trouble. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Getting on that post, getting people tired.
Facts.
But if you ain't doing that, if you just got Kyle Lowry shooting right now, it's not gonna work. Not this series.
Hell nah. So as we get to the end of this 30-minute this 30-minute talk, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give y'all just a couple predictions, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, just to start it off, man. In the finals, right now I got the Clippers and Boston.
Okay. I mean, are we going with final situations? Right now, I got Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say it, man. I hate to say the Lakers, man. The Lakers, man. I got to say the Lakers, man, because when them 2 men is on, them motherfuckers is hard to stop. God dang.
We gonna see.
Hey, did both of them have 2 triple-doubles?
We gonna see, man.
Hold on. Did both of the men have 2 triple-doubles at the end of the
what that mean, man? They still ain't got enough shooters for me.
I got you. If both of them had triple-doubles, am I tripping?
I got you. But they played a deplete. They finished off a depleted Portland. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I got you.
Boys is good. Hey, them 2 boys, yo. When they on,
I got you.
Ah,
We gonna see.
man.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
Tough to stop,
We
man.
gonna see. We gonna see, man. So once again, man, appreciate y'all checking this out. This is that, as we call it, man. This is the BMNP Sports 30 segment, you know what I'm saying, of the Big Money No Problem Talk podcast show, man. So once again, salute. Thanks to my partner on the other side, man, for joining in with me. Marbury, aka Furmane, you know what I'm saying?
Furmane.
You want to reach out to us, man, you know what I'm saying? Just for the BMNP side, that Big Money No Problem side, man, you can find us Instagram, BMNP_ENT, Twitter, BMNP_podcast. Inquiries, you can hit us up on, like I said, Big Money No Problems casting at gmail.com. YouTube, BMNP Presents. Just type in BMNP, man. You find everything you need about us, man. So definitely, Marbury, let them know.
Album, September 1st, Forever.
Already.
Stores all over, man. Furmane, man.
Already. So, like I said, man, appreciate this, man. Just showing y'all, man. Sports is what I do. Sports is what this man do. This is what we do. So y'all gonna be seeing more of these BMNP Sports 30, man. There's a lot going on in this sports world that we need to talk about. So once again, salute. You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace.
All right.